Okay, October 24th, and here's the second box in my first hive, we'll call it. This is the weaker colony, and things look pretty good in the second box. First of all, we've got a nice large number of bees. That's indirect evidence that the queen is alive and well. If she had died, we would see probably lower numbers because they only live about 45 days, the worker bees. It's possible that she could have died very recently, but I'm going to just assume that hasn't happened. Also, I took a few frames out, and they look good. You can see here, that is capped brood, that brownish stuff. Underneath there are baby bees, and they're forming, and then they're going to come out. Over here, this orange stuff is pollen. That's their protein source. That's good. You want to see that also. The other thing I don't see, which is good news, is supersedure cells. That's where they're producing a new queen. That would be something that looks sort of like a peanut that's hanging down. It would be kind of like this here, but that's not one of them. And they do that when there's problems with the queen and they want to produce a new one. Also, if there's a lot of drone cells, that means trouble, and the drones are bigger physically, so if they're producing drones, you would see these big things bulging out of the frame. And I don't see that, which is good news. On this side, we also see some brood. This is good. It's not terrific, but it's healthy. And there is basically no honey in the second box. That's not great news. There should be some here. But the first box over here is really quite full with honey. I know because when I lift it, it's probably maybe 15 or 20 pounds. And that tells me right away that that's mostly honey. That's good. And I'm also going to be feeding them continuously. So theoretically, they have enough food. I think I'll take a quick look at the first box, see if I can visually spot the queen. This is always a little risky because, again, you don't want to accidentally squash her. But I'll go ahead and do that right now.